Morning everyone, we just rocked up to the private track that we went to a couple of months ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, where I rode the stock vlog, that track. So yeah, we're back out here, we're doing some coaching with Luke again, and yeah, we'll see you at that track.
I've done it a couple of times now, but most of the time it tracks you into that corner a lot smoother than what it is when you're trying to break into those bumps and get all loose and scary through there. But as you can see back here, we've got an edge here. It's smoother, might not be faster, but it can help you set up for that sort of technique until you get your rhythm, and then you can bring that rhythm into your main line through here. But the way that corner sets you up, Noah was trying to square it up and get over here, and he lost all his speed. But now following that corner in, you just keep turning and pretty much jump off that up ramp, and it sets you up to land over here if you're not fighting the bike. But you've got to be able to carry momentum through that whole turn that sets you up. It's a really smooth corner, that one, once you're up really high. If you get down low, you start falling into the whoops, but up on top of the bank, you're staying out of those holes and you're actually riding the lip of the top bit of the corner, and it doesn't even get bumpy at all. So I was just trying to find the edge of the track when it's gnarly and rough, because it is pretty damn rough out here. Someone took a drag bar around it, I think. Carry your throttle from when you get out of that turn there, you're sort of moving your bodies a lot, which is good. But you want to ride through that jump rather than be choppy on that throttle and like try and jump off it. You don't want to send it as far as you can off it, and you don't want to be blipping the throttle and getting kicked sideways or shutting off on the up ramp. That's where you're getting that in kick, and then whatever you do off that just starts upsetting that hole straight away. So that straight down that edge there, it's a little bit, it's good when you get it right, but you don't want to go out of your way to get to that line. You can see he's come off that and you're setting yourselves up. If you're not pointing the right way on this up ramp, you shut down what you're doing to try and get to that line. Still let your bike go, let the bike go where it wants to go, and then you can set up for whatever line you're in. But everything going perfect, if you get this line right, and then you get over to that edge of that track there, then everything's going to be nice and smooth. But if you're fighting to get to that line, that's when it starts dancing and getting wild on you into the entry of that next corner, or that straightaway down there. Slow, and then try and get that timing of like preload. Like try yourself to go and go up rather than long. Because you're coming in so hot now, and then you roll off the throttle and you push through it, which is speed. There's still another fucking meter of track to the right there. Can you see that meter? The whole way in. Get up on that grass the whole way. And then you're going to be not turning as sharp on that hump there, you're going to blend into that. And then just next gear, the whole way down there. But you're just too fucking slow through here and you're falling out of this corner. All your problems there are because you're falling out of this corner. You're going too slow here and you fall over, and then you end up inside of the corner and you're sliding on that up ramp. You should not be fucking going off that up ramp sliding out left, because you're not up against that berm. Look at that fucking wall there the whole way. If you can hold that the whole way, it's going to hold you. So and then keep going. But when you're fucking slowing down, then you accelerate and you go off that jump, and that's what makes you slide out. That's fucking rock hard up ramp and it's slippery as fuck. So you want momentum, not acceleration there. So you stop start over there, get rid of it. Open your line up a little bit more and get off your brakes, let the bike go. Before, when you came into that corner stupid fast and you thought, oh my god, and you went over the berm, commit to the corner. Who gives a fuck if you drop it? There you go. Pocket here. So you're relying on that. Your vision is looking at the pocket. Get out of that pocket. You're coming in, you've got good entry speed, and your eyes, and as soon as you hit that, you stay looking at that bit, and then you just throw down, and you lose all that momentum there. Use before the pocket. You want to be heavy here. nice and tight here. It's not loose, it's not fluffy. You're going to have that bike's going to hold. So lean, power, and drive off this bit here, and then you're going to go inside of that pocket or be light through that pocket, and then you can stay on the gas. That way you're not going to fall out of that corner on the inside and get that little in kick and really die on the exit there. You did just then, when you got to the exit there, you fell out of this corner, and then you had to be turning on the up ramp, so you shut off the throttle and then went over the bars. And that didn't happen because of what you did on the up ramp, that happened because of what happened back here. Happened in the corner. Lean off where you have some hold and some body. Stop looking into the pockets like a sheep and reverse that thinking. Where everyone's making a pocket, you're going to use before it where it's nice and stiff to bounce off it, be light, and then you can keep going through there. Alright, so where I'm standing, pretty much want to roost me and be on the power. Go.
All finished coaching at this private track?
Yeah.
Have fun?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
No, I thought you rode well, man. There was some cool sections in there, bits
Thank
and
you.
pieces that were doing like real good. I liked it.
Um,
What was the best bit?
Probably going backwards.
I like watching you jump into that corner backwards. That was pretty cool. That was freaking awesome.
Man, Dad missed it, but this Superman just ate it on that wall
on
jump
the
there.
wall jump. Yeah, that was funny. So I videoed all of them and then didn't video that one. But anyway, that's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Well done, man.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next one,
Yeah,
eh?
alrighty, see you in the
We're
next
driving
video.
back home to Ravy now, so 6-hour drive from here back home, and school and work tomorrow.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well done.
Thank you.
See
See
ya.
you.